today, you guys, I'm going to be working on Freya. I don't normally do her on video. It's actually been like close to 2 years that I've actually done a massage video for her. So it doesn't mean that she's not getting massages, it just means that I'm not videoing her. So I thought this would be a perfect day to do it. It's a nice morning, Sunday morning, and she has been working so hard. We have been doing pretty much 4th level work. My goal is to compete her this season at 4th level and then see where we go from that. She is in Oldenburg. She is 8 years old and she's just a very sweet mare. I love her to death. The other day I crossed 3 years with her. So that's pretty exciting, and we're just having a really good time, working hard. Yeah, so we're gonna see what we have with her neck. And what I'm gonna do is go right where the atlas is, and those muscles behind the ear can get a little sore because they're near her poll. And she doesn't always like to be flexible in her pole. So I like to work on that area, relax those muscles so she can fully release through her body. Really a good girl. I know. And then I work on her facial muscles just a little bit. Now again, every massage I do is different. I know her really well and I know her spots that are her issue points. So we'll be working the most on those today, which include her pectoral muscles and then her back muscles today, especially because we have been working really hard on being through and letting that energy flow from the hind end to the front end correctly through both reins. She gets really heavy on the left rein if I don't watch it, and she'll fall out on either shoulder because she's like, well, I don't want to be straight. So I work really hard on that. So she's a little sore from doing a pretty hard workout on Friday. So she's had, this is her 2nd day off, so she'll get worked tomorrow, and we'll do a stretchy relaxation ride because I don't like to do a deep tissue massage and then be super hard workout the next day. It's normally a light stretchy ride, or like today I could do a light stretchy ride, but I'm not riding. I have other things to do today. So what I found in her today especially is the fact that you'll see some tension in her back, but also see some tension here. And so I really want to relax and release all of those muscles. And she works really hard with me to lift her shoulders up. So rectus capitis, and that goes sort of on the top of the cervical spine. Then we have the multifidus cervicus, and that goes underneath the spine, that cervical spine. And those aren't too bad. She has a little tension in there, so I'm just gonna work on it. And we have this big muscle, the brachiocephalicus, that goes over those. So I'm working a little bit deeper to get that multifidus cervicus. There we go. And then we go down here, which usually she's responding or reacting a little bit when I get down here because it's getting close to those shoulder muscles, because we have our supraspinatus that originates here but inserts here. So right in there, which is that shoulder, that where we have the shoulder connection right here, the skeletal right here. So we have the scapula and then we have the humerus right here. So the supraspinatus comes down, and she likes all this because I'm itching her. She's a little itchy because of summer summer skin issues. So then we have your Infraspinatus coming down. She's like, Mom, just keep going. And so all these muscles, because I'm working for the 4th level where she really needs to connect underneath and have her hind end come under and balance herself, that means she has to lift her shoulders. And so all of these muscles are being worked. So I really, really like to just relax and work on them. And right here we found a spot. Okay, so right here, ooh, I'm just gonna hold that. And relax. Oh, so she has those sleepy eyes. And I'm gonna release and rub it out a little bit. Oh, so good. So we have the omohyoid coming down here, as well as the brachialis. So those muscles are used all the time with lifting up those shoulders. And that's why she's reacting so much. But not in an aggressive way. She just says, Mom, that feels good, keep going. There we go. And again, I don't feel any swelling. She just likes me to work on this area. You good girl, aren't ya? Aren't ya? And there we go. And then we go and we work with the deep pectoral muscle, which is right behind the shoulder muscle, the right behind the shoulder, not the shoulder muscle specifically, the shoulder, the scapula. And then we also have this underlying, we have some of the trapezius coming down. Hi, ooh, she's a good girl. And she's really open in her shoulders, so I like to see that. And you see she loves to like wiggle her mouth and everything. That just tells me that she's relaxing and she's happy about this. There we go. Nice stretch through her shoulder muscles. I think she's going to be very happy to go to the left tomorrow. And then we have her rhomboids. Sometimes just wiggling them back and forth really just help relax her. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, nice release. And there we get that nice yawn. Yeah, I know, I love watching you yawn. Here, so we have our rhomboids, and then we have the trapezius as well, and they're all connecting. Good girl. She really likes me working on her shoulders. So I'm just going to do cross fiber friction here. She's telling me, keep going. Keep going, lady. So this releases some of that tension. It creates blood flow going back and forth along the bone or the muscle. I use this a lot up here. I can use it in other areas, but I feel like this is what she really likes. I mean, you can tell, like, this doesn't take a lot of effort to figure out that she enjoys this part of her massage. And we just keep going to like create that blood flow. There we go. And then I start doing that effleurage pretty deep in here. These are our triceps, right? then we also have the deltoid muscle. And then you're getting into your pectorals. Yeah. Oh, so she doesn't particularly like that. Stop. Good girl. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to work on it, because that's all connected to our pectoral region. So if we don't have these muscles loose, we can end up having a lot of times laminitis can happen because of the stress on the joints and the stress on the muscles. So if you have relaxation up here and get the blood flowing, that can help prevent it. I'm not saying it prevents it completely, but it can really help, because laminitis can, it's a restriction of the blood flow to the area down in the hoof. And if you have a blocked up blood flow up here, right, it's gonna just go down the leg. So I like to work on this area and make sure, As a wrap up, this is Mel Hitchcock with Mel's Equestrian Services. I love to help you and your horse succeed through equine massage, professional body clipping, and dressage training. You can find me on my website at melsequestrianservices.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Mel's Equestrian Services. I hope you take a look and have a wonderful day.